And everybody, Feliz Domingo, mi gente. I hope everybody is doing sweet. But I'm telling y'all, I'll be up very, very early, most days. But I had to come live today, and I know most of y'all are not going to see this until it's done. But I had this dream last night, right? This is for a dream interpretation. And it was funny because I dreamt that Bobby Brown couldn't find his daughter, right? But I was like the only one who knew where she was. And all throughout the dream, he had been looking for his daughter for the longest. And he was paying his friend to look for the little girl. But his friend wasn't really looking for her. He was just stalling and telling Bobby Brown he was looking for her. And Bobby Brown was paying him like $200 or something a week to help him find his daughter. He wasn't even looking for her. So anyway, to make a long story short, I told his daughter was like, please don't tell my daddy where I'm at. So I was just talking to her, just trying to get her to, like talk her into calling her father. So I said, well, I'm going to talk to your dad. I said, do you mind if I tell him where you at? She was like, no, I don't want him to know that you even talking to me. So I was like, well, I can't not let him know that you okay. I got to say something or whatever. So I'll make a long story short. I ended up, getting on the phone with her one day, and I was at Bobby Brown's house. So he was mad. So I gave him the phone, and he was talking to his daughter, and she was mad because I gave him the phone. But I explained to her, I needed him to know you was okay. Your father was worried. So I was like, let me do a spread on this. Look, I done left a Facebook post and everything, like telling people what my dream was about. Like, look, y'all better watch out. Keep a close eye on y'all daughters, okay? Especially fathers. Because let me tell y'all, I got a new deck. And I love this deck. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I love this deck. It's sweet. Okay, this is the Orisha deck. Alright? Orisha deck. So anyway, I'm doing my first spread, and the judgment came out with the King of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Three of Wands in reverse, and the Double in reverse. So what I'm getting from this energy right here is that somebody could be very strict on their child or their children, and it's only because they're being protective with the judgment and the devil in reverse. Okay, with the Three of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords upright. This tells me that if there is a father and a daughter having issues, or a father having issues with their daughters, that's because he won't let them go nowhere. He's very strict on, you know what I'm saying? There's a father being extremely strict on where his daughters go. And it is this day and time, I understand it. But kids don't understand nothing. Somebody's daughter could be feeling like their feelings are being rejected or not being considered. You know what I'm saying? They could definitely be feeling like they're being suppressed emotionally with this Four of Cups energy. And with this Judgment energy, the child may feel like, they don't have any say so over their life. And most kids, even when they become teenagers, because I'm getting teenager vibes, like strong teenager vibes. When kids start getting to the point where they 12 and 13 and 14, especially girls, they start wanting to get away. And we all know why. They be liking boys and stuff. So I get why, any parent would, be very, very, keep up those strict boundaries. And I would never tell a parent that's the wrong thing to do. But in this case, it's causing chaos, because this child may not be confronting their parent with this issue. Okay, but they're talking to their friends about it. They are talking to their friends about it. And then with this moon here as the overall energy, I feel like this child could completely be planning to do something like run away with this Five of Wands energy. With this Five of Wands energy, somebody's child could be planning to run away. Give me two or more messages for this energy. This King of Wands ain't no joke. Let me tell y'all how the King of Wands is cut. This King of Swords. The King of Swords is about business. Okay, the King of Swords, once the King of Swords say something, they ain't changing their mind. The King of Swords is like, look, I said what I said, and if I find out anything different, I'm going to kick your ass, I'm going to kick your kids, your friends' ass, and I'm going to call their parents so their parents can kick their ass too. Type of energy. You know what I'm saying? The King of Wands, this King of Swords will be like, no. You know what I'm saying? They may try to give you a little bit of leeway, but the King of Swords is a very, very, down energy. It's like, it's a black and white energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no getting around this King of Swords. The King of Swords is very instinctual. The King of Swords is a person of clarity in this case. Like, if these kids be trying to lie to their parents, the King of Swords will look at your ass and be like, yeah, okay, no, you can't go. Because they know their kids be lying to them or trying to lie to them. This is that energy that I get. Like, whoever is dealing with this, whoever this parent is, this father possibly, kids ain't finna pull no wool over this father's ass, over this King of Swords ass. And King of Swords, keep in mind, could be a mother too, grandmother, aunt, or uncle, whoever is and has children in custody at a preteen or teenage age. Give me two more messages for this energy. Calling in the quantum energy of this dream sacred energy. Oh wow, well I got two more messages. I got more than two messages. So let's see. The Hermit. Yep. This could be a child that stay in their room a lot. You know, this child could possibly definitely be one of those people who just seem like they always calm, cool, and collective, right? Because you have children like that. But deep down inside, this child really be wanting to get out and do more. But they pretend like they're okay with these boundaries. And I feel like they're running out of just becoming irritated with it with this Four of Cups energy because they're starting to feel secluded. You know what I'm saying? They're starting to feel like, you know, sometimes that can cause a person to just lose motivation to want to do anything. Not want to clean up the house. Just this person, this child, whoever these kids are or this child might be, might just be getting sick and tired of going by the rules, okay? So some of y'all, if y'all have children or teenagers and adult, young adult teenagers, whatever the case is, just be aware of this energy, okay? Then you got the Ten of Swords, okay? So sometimes children can bottle up a lot of different emotions because they feel like it's easy for kids to feel like they don't get, you know, any recognition, which, you know, in our day and time, hell no, we ain't get no recognition. You was going to do what the hell you was told to do. You was going to eat what the hell was cooked for you. You was going to starve. Okay. And if you didn't eat on time, you probably was going to have to wait till the next day to eat. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't going to be none of that. I don't want this. I don't want that. These kids got a lot of liberations today. You know, in our day, it wasn't like that. So you still have parents that still have that old school tradition. And they still raising their kids like we were raised. And to a degree, it's good because kids learn morals that way. They learn values. They learn how to earn things. A lot of parents are different. They just handing their kids stuff now because they like, well, my parents were strict. And okay, so that means give your child every damn thing and don't let them earn nothing. You know, so this child could definitely be feeling like, or be hurting about a family situation. It could have been a separation, a divorce going on, you know, or just another parent not around, involved. That this child definitely may need some coaching, some therapy, or get involved in some type of mentorship program. Especially with this Four of this energy. This is a child that's definitely holding on to some things in their childhood that they may have missed growing up. You know, there could have been I hate to say this, but there could have been a loss of parent, you know, do something tragic, you know. So this child's still going through some traumas. So check on y'all kids. Just check on y'all kids. And then you have the Devil in reverse. So I feel like the parent is definitely trying to stop their children from going towards things that they know. These kids be trying to get out and be sneaky. We know because we tried it, okay? We used to want to, Mom, can I go to the store? And on the way to the store, we done had us, we got us a sneak joint, a sneak cigarette, a sneak shot of liquor. You know what I'm saying? We all had our ways of doing sneaky shit and getting away with it that wasn't good for us. You know, some females and males will sneak outside and go sneak in somebody's house and be having sex at a young age, knowing damn well. So, you know, I feel like that, you know, somebody is going through this because I wouldn't have dreamt about this. And I try to bring these messages to the fold so that, you know, it could catch somebody's attention. There's a lot going on in people's lives, and sometimes you don't stop and pay attention to, you know, the small things that's going on in your household. And so this is why general readings are important to me. And I don't come here without a message. I don't come here just to play with cards. I come here when there's definitely a message. Okay, so you have the Ace of Wands here. There's definitely a lot on somebody's child have a lot on their mind. And somebody have a very young child. Okay, I'm getting a very young energy because in a dream, I think this little girl, she had to be every bit of 13, 14 in this dream. And then she was out of there. Like her father, like Bobby Brown was really hurting in this dream because he couldn't find his daughter. But after I handed him the phone and he got to talk to her, he was ready to party, okay? And then he threw his song on My Prerogative. This dream was funny as hell, y'all. Like, I be dreaming some weird shit. And we was all in the dream. It's my prerogative. Hey, I could do just what I feel. It's my prerogative. We was dancing. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that song came in a dream because this is how somebody's children or somebody's child or daughter or son is feeling. They want to do what they want to do. And the king of swords is like, nah, here. You're not doing that here. So you're going to have to come up with something else to do. So I feel like this father or this King of Swords energy, which could be anybody, again, an uncle, a grandfather, a grandmother, a mom, a single parent. This is a single parent, okay? I'm getting single parent energy. It don't have to be. This is just the energy that I'm getting, okay? But with this Ace of Wands, I feel like this parent or this guardian definitely tries to allow this child some type of freedom, but that ain't the freedom that this child want. You see what I'm saying? This child don't want nobody breathing down their back. See, this kid, okay, what the hell? Okay, I don't know what part got missed, but see, this parent or guardian does try to give that child some type of freedom with the Judgment, and the Devil in reverse with the Ace of Wands upright. But the problem is this King of Swords, it just be on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this child ain't getting no breathing room. These kids ain't getting no breathing room, and I really feel like this is somebody's daughter, that may be having the desire to get out and do things what they want to do. It's my prerogative. Hey, I could do just what I feel. Somebody's child is really feeling like that. Okay, then you have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like this father definitely, or this parent or guardian. I don't know why I keep getting. I think I'm saying father because that's what was in my dream, y'all. So excuse that. Don't pay that no attention. Take it how it resonates with you or whoever you know that might be going through this. So with this Knight of Swords, I feel like this guardian does try to explain things to their child and dissect things and break things down to where they're letting them know, listen, I want you to know that I want you to have some freedom and enjoy yourself, but I can't just let you do what you want to do. There has to be boundaries. This child hears that. The child is hearing that. But it's not changing how they feel. Okay, because this Four of Cups energy is out here. So this child still ain't completely satisfied with some of the things that they are allowed to do. Because it's not what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not what they want to do. This child is completely feeling restricted with this Ten of Swords energy. They're feeling restricted. Like, damn, I can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So somebody's child could completely be feeling like running away, y'all. So be careful of that. Okay, then you have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like with this Five of Wands and this Hermit, somebody's child is making up their mind to do something they ain't got no business doing. Okay, with this Five of Wands energy, somebody's child could definitely be thinking that they can handle running away from home or going to live somewhere else. Okay, they feel like they can. You think you grown when you get a certain age. You think you got this shit all figured out, right? So that's what this Nine of Pentacles energy or this Nine of this energy is. But it's coming out with the Five of Wands, the Hermit, and the Nine of Pentacles. So clearly this child is somewhere making plans to take some type of action against what their parent wishes or guardian wishes is. They're planning to rebel. Okay? Somebody's child is planning to rebel. Look at that. The Six of Wands. Somebody's child is definitely planning to do something that they want to do that they feel is going to make them happy, which is move away. Somebody's child is trying to either run away or move away or figure out a way to get away from home. Okay? And I don't feel like it's being done honestly with this Ten of Swords energy, with this Devil in reverse. Okay? And with this Five of Wands energy. Y'all. Alright? Strength. Definitely. So I feel like with this strength energy here, That this has been a a long battle or a tug of war, some tug of war going on here. Okay, with a child and a parent, and with this strength card here, I feel like this parent has been I'm nervous with all this pause, and this is why I can't stand the internet. But somebody's child is definitely in a tug of war battle with their parent over feeling like they have a right to have the freedom that they want to have. Okay, and they don't. Okay, because with this strength card, this is somebody who's definitely trying to hold back how they really feel. So this child is not really expressing themselves out of fear. Okay, they're not expressing themselves out of fear because this King of Swords will knock your head off. Okay, if you get wrong. Yep, look at that. I can't make this shit up. Here go. Look at, you got the Emperor right here. The Emperor. That's definitely a father. Somebody that's completely have a disciplined household. Okay? Like, you not finna get up in the Emperor's household and sleep all day. You not about to not have no chores. You not about to not have no responsibilities. Okay? In this household. So whoever, somebody could have with this Four of Pentacles here, somebody could have 4 children. Okay? Because then you have what else is out here? Somebody can have, damn, you got the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles as the overall energy. Somebody can have 4 children. And this is definitely a household that's not lacking anything. Because the 10 of Cups is here. So, sometimes kids got everything they need, but not everything they want. And then as parents, you think you giving your child everything that they could possibly want. But you never know what these kids be thinking. Because they don't always express themselves with this strength here. Sometimes they really hold back how they may really be feeling. And also with this strength card, I feel like this child could be definitely having some strong sexual desires, some sexual nature is here. With this strength card, they're trying to hold back their sexual desires. Okay, somebody definitely need to take some time out and sit their children down and talk to them and see what's going on. Because I definitely feel like there's some things going on that somebody may not be aware of in their household with their child, that may want to do some stupid stuff and like run away, or get away from home. Okay. So anyway, this was the dream message. I want to do a final outcome. What is the final outcome of this message? Open ancestors. The 5 of Cups and Death. Look at that. Yeah, somebody is be careful, y'all, because some of y'all kids could be thinking about trying to run away from home. Alright? Or could just be planning it, or even just thinking about it. So just have a conversation with your children, especially if you got daughters. You feel me? It's summertime. You got to think about all children are not raised the same. Some of these parents let their children have too much freedom at a young age. They end up pregnant as hell before they graduate from school. And it just, it's okay to give your children some type of responsibility. But you got to make sure your child has earned that responsibility. You don't just hand them that responsibility because of their age or because you're afraid of them being rebellious, okay? Because children can still have a leeway of responsibility and still be rebellious. With the leeway or the freedoms that you give them, they can abuse that. So to whom this may concern, I hope this helps somebody, But, pay attention to your child. And there's only so much you can do. Because it don't matter. Sometimes you can give your child everything and have the best home in the world. And these kids will still turn out terrible. Don't beat yourself up. And don't listen to society. Because society try to make everybody think, oh, all the stereotypical single parent homes, this. It's a lot of bullshit that happen in 2-parent homes too. That people don't like to talk about. Okay? Because I grew up in a neighborhood full of 2-parent homes. Okay, and there was still a lot of bullshit. People doing drugs, selling drugs, and doing a bunch of rebellious shit. Okay? So, I don't listen to the stereotypes. So, don't let nobody else, put no pressure on you to try to meet up to society's standards. Raise your household how you see fit. And if your child either go in the direction that you've laid out for them or they don't, you cannot. That ain't always the parents' fault. A lot of times it do be, but a lot of times it's not. These kids grow up, they have their own minds. and they get out on line. What you going? You beat them, you go to jail. You beat them too bad, you have kill them, you're going to jail. So society just got it all screwed up out here. So either you have a child that's going to make the right choices that you're teaching them, or you're going to have a child that's going to rebel. Period. It don't matter if it's a 2-parent home or a single parent home. Alright, kids are going to be kids, and they're going to be their own person and end up overall doing whatever the hell they want to do. Alright, so on that note, this is my message. I just wanted to do a dream interpretation about what this was all about. And Bobby Brown, this dream was funny, y'all. It was funny. It was sad, but it was funny. So on that note, if anybody want a personal reading, y'all know what to do. And hopefully we'll be doing an episode later today for Talking Tarot. Shout out to the Ashley's Grounding team, the Ashley's Grounding Company. If anybody need a birth natal chart reading, y'all get at Autumn Rael Bay. I'll tag them in this post. Ashley's Groundings. Ashley Grounding for a personal reading or whatever it is you may need. So, visit www.ashleysgrounding.com, y'all, and look through there and see what type of products they may have or services that you can use and benefit from also from them, as well as if you need a personal reading from me, a mediumship reading or whatever, tap in. Y'all know what to do. If it's major, hit me on my pager. Peace.